We have one edition of Rounding the Bases this week. I'm Geoff, he's Kyle, and we're happy to have you all along as the Keys get ready to face the Wilmington Blue Rocks in a 4-game series starting tonight. The series against Lynchburg was a little bit troublesome after they got the walk-off win on Sunday against Potomac. It was tough sledding and some really good pitching from the Hillcats. Keys managed just 2 runs over the course of 27 innings.
And that's tough to win ball games when you do that. But over the last 4 or 5 games, the Keys have run into some really good pitching against Potomac. You had a couple of guys that really threw well and was able to stifle the Keys offense, had the walk-off win. But then Lynchburg, similar to what we saw last year, really good pitching staff and a good team overall.
Yeah, they had 3 quality starts in a row and just had a bunch of different weapons that made things challenging for the Keys. And then the other thing that may have been a little bit disconcerting was from a defensive perspective. Keys made 8 errors over the course of 3 games, and when you're already struggling to score runs, the last thing you need to be doing is supplying the opposing offense with more opportunities.
Yeah, we call those free outs, and it's so tough when you get a ground ball and you might muff it a little bit, and it's tough for the pitching staff when you do that, but it's a process for every guy. You got a couple guys that are in new positions, basically. Preston Palmero in his first season at second base. J.C. Escara is fairly new to first base, and Jomar struggled defensively in a couple of years that we've seen him here. So everybody's trying to get a little better. It's early on in the season, but it is tough to give those free outs.
Still, not all is lost. You mentioned J.C. Escara, who just got up to the Keys. He was in extended spring training before Alex Murphy gets injured. They need a first baseman. They go to Escara, and he's gotten off to a good start at the plate.
Yeah, he's a good left-handed batter, something that I think that will contribute throughout the lineup, and a good kind of middle-of-the-order bat for the Keys, a good option.
And then Ryan McKenna and Preston Palmero are both near the top 10 in the Carolina League in batting average. McKenna has hit it well from the right side, and Palmero's hit a smooth stroke from the left side.
I think those were 2 of the guys that coming up from Delmarva that we were really looking at this year to contribute offensively. McKenna has been primarily in that 2-hole. We've seen him a couple times in the leadoff spot. Palmero slid up into the 3-hole, and both guys, like you said, one's from the right side, one's from the left side, but both are contributing.
And then Randolph Gassaway is at the very top of the league leaderboard in extra base hits and doubles, and so the Keys are getting some offensive production. They're just hopeful they can get it back on track against Wilmington. Now they get games over the next 4 days, but we have some really great promotions as well. I was super excited to see this kind of weekend worth of promotions come together, and it all starts on Friday night with Mystery Night. You can get a mystery bobblehead, 250 of those provided, so make sure you're getting here early for that. And then you can also purchase a mystery ball along the concourse. Lots of great choices, Keys players, Orioles players, and also athletes from all around the country. So you're going to want to purchase those as well, and a few celebrity baseballs thrown in too.
Yeah, I've been bagging up all of those the past couple of days.
You didn't steal them, did you?
No. But I know that there are a lot of really unique bobbleheads. If you came to the mystery event last year, then I'm sure you got yourself a unique bobblehead. And then all the balls that are purchased for mystery balls go towards our Frederick Keys Care charity. So I think that that's just a great event. But you need to get early for those too, because last year I think the 115 that we had sold out in about 6 minutes. Was working the concourse and was handing them out, and then all of a sudden I looked at my watch and go, wow. Six minutes.
You have about a 5 to 10 minute window when gates open. Now, what we are trying to do this year to ensure that more people can get mystery balls, we are limiting it to 4 per person. So you can't buy 20 mystery balls. Yeah. Sorry. We want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to buy some. But as Kyle noted, the proceeds go towards a great cause, and they are expected to go fast. And then we get to Saturday, Star Wars Day. May the Force be with you.
Yeah, we got a couple of groups out here to do some demonstrations in between innings. And so, Star Wars Day is always a fun day at the ballpark. Should be some good weather, too.
I enjoy the lightsaber battles that take place between innings. Think you all will as well. You can also ask about the Star Wars picnic package that is available. You can call our groups department 301-815-9900 for some more information regarding that. And then on Sunday, and this might be my favorite promotion in the month of April. We've done it the last couple years. It's gone really, really well. And other teams across minor league baseball have started to do this too. The annual Candy Drop, a payload of 300 pounds of candy will be dropped out of a helicopter onto the outfield following Sunday's 2 o'clock game against the Blue Rocks. And from there, it's take your marks and get ready to go trick-or-treating.
And I don't think that you're allowed to go out and...
No, and neither are you.
Yeah, I know. So it's all for the kids. It'll be a lot of fun. The helicopter will drop the candy into the outfield, and then kids just run out, and it's a free-for-all. Trick-or-treating before Halloween and trick-or-treating without the kind of the awkward knocking on the door and showing your costume and everything. We also are having a costume contest on that day as well. So dress up in your costume. If you're dressed up, we'll have a little parade. We'll have an in-game kind of survey to see which fans think that you have the best costume. So if you think you have the best costume, come on out to the ballpark.
Did you have a best costume when you were a kid? Did anything stand out?
Well, yes. A couple of my friends and I, we went as the U.S. Olympic swim team. So I was Michael Phelps, ran around in a Speedo and a swim cap, and that was it.
Dignity intact, I'm sure. But anyways, no need to fear. There will be plenty of candy for everybody. 300 pounds of candy. Everybody has to get candy.
Yeah.
We might even get candy.
We might get the extras.
Just hope it's good extras. All right, so that'll do it for us on this edition of Rounding the Bases. The series gets underway against Wilmington tonight. For ticket information, 301-815-9939. You can also visit frederickkeys.com. Ticket plans are still available. We gave you the group's information once. We'll give it to you again, 301-815-9900. And remember, every group's package includes your choice of an Austin Hayes or a Trey Mancini bobblehead. And you can't get those items anywhere else, so a little bit of incentive to get a ticket plan. He's Kyle. I'm Geoff. We'll see you at the yard.